Yeah, you hate Teemo, but you'd rather play against Jax and stuff. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Especially in lower elo, Jaxes will not know how to counter you properly. So you can, even though people might counterpick you with it or something, they may not know how to actually play the matchup. So Jax is playing against a Jax doesn't matter too much in lower elo.
Let the land thunder with my storm.
Okay, good trade. Can't really dive him though. Guess I'll ward, but she should be pathing bot side.
First blood.
When the night is cruel and dark. Skulls, spines, always crush.
Yeah, if someone picks Vol, you know how to counter him with Jax. Oh yeah, definitely. Playing a champion helps you understand them for sure. I remember I used to play against Mordekaiser, and I hated playing against Mordekaiser. I was like, man, this champion, man, I just mixed XP. But I was like, man, this champion sucks, dude. I hate playing against this champion. It's so OP. But then I started maining Mordekaiser, and then I was like, you know, it's actually, I feel like I know how to beat him now. You know, he's weak in this area, you know? Alright, that's huge. You'd proxy against a Garen because they play too safe. Yeah. I mean, Garen, you can have kill pressure, even if they play safe. It just, you know, it's kind of around conditioning. You have to bait out their W. Because what if Garen doesn't have his W, you could just objectively run at him and, like, do a bunch of damage to him. I'll walk up and Q him sometimes. Or, sorry, W him sometimes to bait out his W. Because sometimes they'll think you're going in for a combo or whatever. Doesn't have flash. Low-key, I could die this guy. JK. We missed the E and we back off. I always know why you recommend Cosmic Drive, but I never take it because I hate it. I think there are better items. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. I mean, whatever's comfortable for you, you know. I recommend it because I believe in after using it a bunch that it's one of the most optimal items in the top lane for Volibear. But you know, obviously, in your elo that will matter less, and also it can be personal preference, right? Like, you know, if you want to play AD volley top, AD volley top is still very good, right? It just has weaknesses that I prefer. I don't think is good in the top lane. You know, like lack of wave clear or something like that. Guy's holding his W for some reason. Let's push it. It's bouncing back into me now. So I guess at this point he's playing super safe. So I'm just gonna deny him waves. I guess at this point he's just gonna let it all die. I guess. He's literally just gonna sit there. Okay. Top lane gameplay, boys. Top lane gameplay. He's not even like attempting to walk up, dude. Yeah, he's decided to let the coin flip gods decide his fate. True. I guess I should have been doing this earlier, but I was thinking I could look for another dive, but yeah, he's playing like super safe to the point where I can't even like get a combo on him to set up a dive. So he's just, yeah, he's kind of doing his own thing.
My thunder shakes the foundations of the world.
No. Ignite OP. Also, I was worth shutdown, by the way. I had 1 kill. It's fine. I should have backed and TP'd back. He had an item advantage on me and a HP lead on me. It's probably stupid of me to say. That's why I hate Garen, because like he just beats you by having patience. He bores you. He casts boring spells on you while you just sit there like losing your mind. It's a little boring, but you know, what can you do, I guess? What can you do? I guess I'm just gonna go back to zoning and minions, I guess. See, that's why Garen's just better than Volley in a lot of cases, because Garen's just a safer champion overall. And he doesn't have a gap closer like Volley's ulti, but to be fair, Volley's ulti kind of sucks in most cases. Garen's just safer because of his passive, so he could just sit back and, you know. And he's a relatively high stat check champion with his ulti. So once he scales and gets like level 11, dude, like, you're not allowed to play the game. It's very annoying. I'll probably just get Darius Gage next, though. And back into freezing. Classic. Exciting gameplay. Yeah, like, that's just a good trade for him, overall. I use a lot of mana. Now I'm low on, like, basically everything. And he's just got to sit back for, like, you know, 20 seconds till his passive's up, and then he's going to out-sustain me. Oh. Let's go, Thresh. I was a little worried there when Thresh missed that hook, but it looks as though it's all right. Great, Garen's broken. I mean, I wouldn't say he's necessarily broken. He's just like, his average strength is a lot stronger than, say, Volley's, right? In terms of like in the average game, he'll probably perform better because his champion scales a little bit more. He's a little bit more of a safer option. His ulti's super strong. Like, Volley's ulti just sucks. My ulti's super easy to dodge. It's an incredibly long cooldown. It doesn't even give unstoppable anymore. So it's just kind of like whatever. And, you know, Garen ulti, you know, like, half shot. Once you get to, like, level 11, you're, like, half-shotting people. Yeah, it's just, his ult's a lot stronger in most cases. You know, he had flash, but I was trying to like walk away to like bait him. And that's the thing, though. You know, Volley does win. Volley wins any extended trade. Like, if he tries to trade with me more than like a couple seconds, he just loses. So Garen has his weaknesses. So I'm not. I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't really call him OP, because, you know, like Volley, he has his weaknesses. I just think he's a little bit more on average safer and stronger. His weaknesses are slightly less so than Volley's, I feel like, in terms of like scaling and all that jazz. Volibear obviously does a lot better into him in a straight 1v1. No hands champion. Well, I mean, listen, like Volley, you know, even like Volley, you know, Volley doesn't take a lot of skill either. You know, Volley's very much, you know, W bite things on repeat. They're in the same realm. I mean, I think Volley takes, you know, a little bit more. You have to, your E's like the only like hard thing on Volley. You getting ganked? Surely he's not. Yeah. I assumed I was gonna gank there, but I guess he's just looking for a short trade. I mean, yeah, he's a very simple champion. He's relatively strong in the sense that he scales a little bit better, but Volley also has a lot of strengths as well. You know, Volley beats him in the 1v1. I don't know why he's fighting me, though. Hey, I don't know what he's doing. I saw the Fury bot, and I was like, okay, why is he fighting me? In lane, he was, like, playing super scared and, like, playing it, you know, correctly, I guess. Like, you know, you have to play super passive against Volley. Because Volley, again, Volley beats him in the 1v1 and extended trades. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, also Garen's getting changed. Which I think is a good change. And I actually think the Garen mains want the change. I think they do actually even want the change. Because Garen's in a weird, that's why people don't like Garen, because he's this weird, like, you know, low skill expression, mechanically at least. You know, champion that can go like this weird like crit build, right? And be tanky. You know, so I understand why people don't really like him a lot. It's funny, the reason people hate him is not the reason I don't like him. I don't like him because his passive. I don't like his passive at all. I feel like the rest of his kit is fine to me, honestly. I'm just not a fan of his passive, which is funny because I feel like I don't see anybody complain about his passive. But what rune? I take Grasp into him. Because generally he's gonna go phase rush most of the time. Not all the time, but some of the time he's gonna go phase rush and he's gonna try to only do short trades with you. So generally Grasp is good in that situation because, you know, he's not really gonna be fighting you for long. Good hook. He actually almost died there. That's crazy. I'm tanky. We can definitely fight this. I'm like unkillable. I don't think they can touch me. I'm full armor, so they don't really hurt me at all. But yeah, also, yeah, like Garen, like he's gonna scale a lot more than me, you know? He's just gonna scale a lot better than me. Because, you know, he's just gonna scale his ulti, build like the crit build, right? And become like very, very hard to kill. While simultaneously being able to do a lot of damage. And one-shot me at half HP. I'm not building in this game because I'm relatively fed, but normally I still will. I'll probably get Series Gauge. It's kind of mandatory. We have to walk there. I don't have a wave. I'll try to get there as fast as I can, but... Gotta back up, dude. Dang it, dude. My bad. A little greedy. I thought his fear would be a little longer ago than that. My bad, I guess. mean, he can't... I don't think he does not know that he just has to run. I'm just gonna keep going. They're showing mid.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This guy can't kill me, I don't think.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay. Let's go.
Your team has destroyed a turret. A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, but needless to say, Garen has his weaknesses and his strengths. Same thing with Volley. I would say overall they're relatively similar in strengths and weaknesses in terms of goods and bads.